First, I'm going to begin with Module 2, which is Race and Ethnicity. Racism is judging a person based on physical features, and race refers to a person's physical characteristics. Ethnicity refers to a cultural factor such as nationality. Race and ethnicity relate because they are both part of the human experience. Next, I'm going to talk about Module 6, Religion. As we all know, religion is the belief that a person follows and worships. Teachers have to be careful when discussing religion in the classroom because it is an easily offensive topic, and because of this, I will strive to watch my language as I talk about religion in the classroom. Religion and ethnicity relate because cultural upbringing can affect a child's attitude and societal norm. Next, I'm going to talk about Module 3, Poverty. There are two different types of poverty. Relative poverty, which means people can't meet the society's standards of living, but they cannot afford the necessities. And absolute poverty means lacking even basic necessities. Next is Module 7, which is students with special needs and disabilities. Special needs students and students with disabilities make up a large portion of the classroom today. As a teacher, I will make sure inclusion is a constant routine in my classroom. Special needs and poverty relate because students who are affected by this are both affected by bullying and oftentimes feel excluded from the rest of the class. Next, I'm going to talk about Module 3, which is minority groups. Minority groups is a group of people that differ from the majority of the population in some way. Minority groups and poverty relate because more times than none, people in a minority group are also people who are in poverty. Next, I'm going to talk about Module 5, Sexuality. Sexualization includes being heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, or transgender. Sexualization and disabilities tie together because oftentimes these students may feel as if they are looked down upon, but schools should always be a safe zone for these students. In my classroom, I will always make sure that both students with disabilities and from the LGBTQ community are treated equally. Next is Module 4, Gender. The sex of a child is its physical characteristics that determine whether the child is a male or female. Gender identity is when a child is able to express themselves as a girl or boy. Gender stereotyping is a person's view of having a particular gender that could potentially not match their birth sex. Gender identity and gender stereotyping relate because in both cases, the people who deal with this may face exclusion. It is very important as parents and teachers that we make these students feel accepted no matter what. In many cases, the child is told what they should and should not like. Going back to Module 2, Race and Ethnicity, race relates to gender because they are both easily stereotyped. All of these modules on my concept map lead me back to Module 1, which gave me information on how to be a culturally responsive teacher.